Hey yo, when you play this, make sure you have a banging ass system or some damn good headphones, and then you'll really appreciate it. Currently speaking in Los Angeles, California, it is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Precipitation is 4%, wind 4 miles per hour, and humidity is 83%. In New York City, 42 degrees Fahrenheit, precipitation is 6%, wind 5 miles an hour, and humidity is 75%. Orlando, Florida, 56 degrees, precipitation is 13%, wind 14 miles an hour, and humidity is 93%. But we ain't gonna talk about the weather on this one right here. I just wanted to jump off a little bit different there, you know what I'm saying? You know who I want to talk about? I want to talk about Jermall Charlo. You know, there was one time y'all couldn't tell me nothing about this dude. But then he does an interview. He does an interview on AK and on the AK and Barack show on Sirius XM Boxing. I didn't know they had that. I just might, see what's going on there. Let me put it like that. But Jermall Charlo says, I want the Canelo fight. In this article, I'm reading off of Boxing News 24. So if y'all want to know where it's coming from. But Boxing News 24 is quoting something that they heard on Sirius XM with Jermall Charlo. Now, their thing in boxing today, they keep talking about the money. Keep talking about the money. Keep talking about the money. The money, the money, the money, the money, right? Well, I'm gonna go on a certain sequence here because I have to do this to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Dude, Mr. Jermall Charlo, what's going on, B? What's really happening? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all. Now he says here in this interview, at the moment I'm standing still, not tied down, and ready to fight whoever. But I'm not pressured to throw. I'm making hella good money. I know you don't know that because you don't know what we're making. You have an idea of what we're making, but you don't know what we're making, bro. I'm making hella good money. Now, we don't say we say hella good money. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm making hella good money. I'm going to stay chill until it's time to fight, Charlo said. Time to fight who? He says, bro, I'm not injured. I haven't sustained any injuries. I'm healthy, young, and hungry. It's gonna happen. I want the fight. I want every fight out there. Yes, sir. I want the fight. And he's talking about Canelo. You said you want the fight. I want every fight out there. Really? Well, right here is where I find a contradiction in what you're saying. I want everybody out there. All right, when it came to Eddie Hearn's offer to fight Demetrius Andrade, he said the offer wasn't strong enough. I forwarded the straight to Al Heyman, command team, the headquarters, the offer for a fight against Andrade. They know what's going on. I'm told not to respond, and I'm told not to even feed into the Y'all know what I'm saying? And then he says, so basically, I'm the WBC champ. I want to be the franchise champ. Franchise champ, said Charlo. So all this other stuff you said that when you had said I want the fight, I want every fight out there, is a contradiction. You don't want every fight out there. Now, I have a question. And I want, like, real boxing fans to be straight up. Like, straight up. he had his last fight was with Juan Montiel, Marcius Montiel, or something like that, if I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that fight would gross more than a fight with him with Demetrius Andrade? I want to know that. Now, I know that there's problems, but in actuality, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think so, because they say that, you got Demetrius Andrade, who's on DAZN, and you have Jermall Charlo, who's with PBC. You know what I'm saying? And forgive me if I said Jermall, because I do that from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about Jermall. You know what I'm saying? The bigger brother. You know what I mean? I mean, look, I'm sorry, B. If somebody is going to be talking smack like dang on Demetrius Andrade was talking smack all these years, yo, we would have been in the ring, B, to settle that, because that's beef to me. You know what I'm saying? And then, when you look at with Demetrius, and I seen the recent interview with Demetrius Andrade, and he was showing his watches and talking about, they say it's the money, and I'm paraphrasing. I can't tell. And he was like, yo, why you got, and then the interviewer was like, yo, why you got two of them watches? He's like, yo, it's the provable point that money being made here. So money ain't an issue, Mr. Jermall Charlo. And that's who he's talking to. And he keep talking to you, B. You know what I'm saying? And what do? You talk back, but you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you want to fight Canelo? What not a better way to get to Canelo is knock out one of his stablemates, B. Let's be for real. That's real talk. That's man shit, dog. All that talking and carrying on the way you and your brother be doing, man. Yo, come on, stop that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm thinking you dudes is going out there and going for the gusto. Well, you can't be going for the gusto if you waiting on the Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, get out of here with all of that, B. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all was barking for a long time, for years, B, and then all of a sudden, abruptly, y'all stop, and then you bark again, throw little subliminal messages out here and there on Twitter once in a blue moon because you don't tweet much, or y'all don't tweet much. You know what I'm saying? And yada, 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 whichever one it is, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all been talking a lot of cash ass shit. And I want to see y'all back it up. I'm tired of, man, Juan Marcius, Montiel. I mean, and the worst thing about it is that he lumped you, B. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, so if he lumped you, imagine what Demetrius Andrade to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's how I see it, bro. I'm a real fan, B. I be watching this. Now, I want y'all to excuse the hiatus that I took, because I did take my money. Man, my pops died, B. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, y'all, if you ain't had a pops and you ain't know your pops, you know what I'm saying? I could be in a crowd of 1,000. If my father coughed, I would know it was him. You know what I'm saying? If he sneezed, I would know it was him. You know what I mean? I could be in a crowd of 1,000,000. I could hear him out of all of that. That's how deep it was, B. But anyway, we ain't talking about that. We talking about these dudes going out here and putting up and shutting up, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've been shutting up, but they ain't been putting up. And that's my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. OMB signing out. Peace.